Everyone loves Christmas. Presents, lights, holiday chaos. But here's something almost no one ever thinks about. How fast do Santa's reindeer actually have to fly so that the sleigh doesn't fall? Yes, that's exactly what we're doing today. So, what do we know? Let's break it down. We have a sleigh, reindeer pulling it, Santa sitting inside, and a small bag of presents. Now we need to understand how this whole system can even accelerate, leave the ground, stay in horizontal flight, and then somehow slow down and land without destroying half of the North Pole. Let's assume some reasonable values. Santa's mass, 120 kilograms. The sleigh, 180. The bag of presents, another 100, which gives us a total system mass of exactly 400 kilograms. For this thing not to fall, the lift force has to equal the weight, which means Santa has to fly fast enough for the reindeer to generate lift. After plugging the numbers in, we get a minimum horizontal flight speed of about 28.6 meters per second, which is roughly 105 kilometers per hour. Yes, that fast. Santa only takes off once he reaches the speed of a car already late for work on the highway. Now the next question. How long does the runway need to be? Let's assume an optimistic acceleration, 3 meters per second squared, because, well, reindeer are not SpaceX. And that gives us a minimum takeoff distance of 136 meters. So yes, Santa needs a runway roughly the size of one used by a regional airplane. Assuming, of course, there's no ice, no snow, and he didn't eat right before takeoff. Landing is the same story, just in reverse. Let's assume a slightly higher deceleration, 4 meters per second squared, mostly because slowing down is usually easier than speeding up. That gives us a landing distance of roughly 102 meters. But if the surface is slippery, this can easily turn into 200 meters. Santa becomes a drift racer against his will. So, for Santa not to crash into the very first house, minimum flight speed, about 105 kilometers per hour. Takeoff runway, 136 meters. Landing distance, 102 meters, or 200 on ice. In short, Christmas magic is wonderful, but without aerodynamics, acceleration, and basic physics, even Santa is not getting very far.